It's no secret that athletes, especially footballers, get quite a hefty payout depending on their skill level and popularity. As shown on Statista.com, Manchester United alone had the highest earning player salary payout of all the teams in the Premier League, with an average player salary of $8.6 million. With such crazy amounts of money pouring into their bank accounts regularly, we could be sure that footballers know how to ride in style. Let's take a look at the cars of the 15 highest paid footballers on this earth. Number 15, Sergio Aguero. Starting our list is Sergio Aguero, the top scorer for Man City since joining back in 2011. The 31-year-old Argentine striker makes a $17.1 million salary with bonuses. Coupled with his $5.5 million endorsement deal, Sergio Aguero made a total of $22.6 million in 2019, an amount more than enough to cover the cost of his car collection, which consists of a Nissan GT-R valued at £90,000, a Luma CLR SV Range Rover at £150,000, and a Ferrari GTC4 Lusso at £250,000. However, the most expensive car in his fleet would have to be his Lamborghini Aventador, which is valued at £270,000. The rough total cost is reportedly valued at £760,000 in total, or $992,989.43 USD. Number 14, Luis Suarez. Next, we have Luis Suarez, with a total annual earning of $23.6 million USD. The Barcelonian player, whilst having quite a lot of money, probably has one of the tamer car collections within this list. The striker owning mostly a collection of larger cars, such as the Range Rover Sport, BMW X5, or the largest car he owns, the Cadillac Escalade. Luis Suarez knows how to ride in style with his Audi RS6 Avant Performance. This car, in a stunningly vibrant, subtle blue, is host to a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8, and when needed to really shred some road, can go from a standstill to 100 kilometers per hour in a ridiculous 3.7 seconds. All of which cost Mr. Suarez around about 531,900 AED or $144,833.22 USD. Number 13, Angel Di Maria. Just beating out Luis Suarez for the 13th spot, we have Angel Di Maria with a yearly total earning in 2019 of $23.7 million USD through club salary, bonuses, and endorsements. The 31-year-old winger is known for his love of fast and lavish cars, with his reported fleet net worth valued around £750,000 back in 2015, with his most expensive purchase being his £250,000 Lamborghini Huracan. But the costs don't stop there. Wanting to really give it the customized feel, Di Maria dropped an additional £50,000 on a customized black paint job, giving the car a total value of £300,000 or $391,920.88 USD. Number 12, Mohamed Salah. The 26-year-old Liverpool footballer holds a base salary of $16.1 million, with bonuses of course, and roughly earns an additional $9 million in endorsements through some of his larger sponsors and partners such as Adidas, EA Sports, and Vodafone. With his total yearly earnings of $25.1 million, the man has more than enough money to drop on fantastical cars and boast quite the car collection. His most recent purchase back in 2019 was a Bentley Continental GT, valued at £160,000, a sleek and stylish looking piece that anyone would give an arm and a leg for. His collection also houses cars from such famous brands like Mercedes, Audi, and even a good old-fashioned Toyota Camry. However, his most expensive piece would have to be his Lamborghini Aventador, valued at a stunning £271,000, which is capable of hitting top speeds of 218 miles per hour. But when you've won the Golden Boot Award 2 times already, driving around in anything less just wouldn't be right. Number 11, Gareth Bale. The Real Madrid player, with a total yearly earning of $27.1 million, much like Mohamed Salah, has quite the car collection as well. Gareth Bale's collection is host to a Bentley Continental going at $220,000, an Audi Q7 at $60,000, his most expensive car, the Mercedes AMG SLR at $350,000, and his iconic lime green Lamborghini Aventador valued at around $290,000. With cars such as these, the man is always riding out in style. Number 10, Antoine Griezmann. Despite announcing that he was leaving Atletico Madrid earlier in May of last year, Antoine still made $27.7 million through salary, bonuses, and endorsements as of last year, and with Manchester United eyeing him up for the coming season, Griezmann might seriously need to consider getting some help when it comes to moving his 850,000-pound car collection that features a Rolls-Royce Wraith, Maserati Gran Turismo MC, Ferrari F12, Bellinetta, and of course his McLaren 675 LT, an absolute beast of a car. With a top speed of 205 miles per hour and going from 0 to 60 in barely 3 seconds, the 676 LT is absolutely the pinnacle of McLaren's Super Series and something most people could only hope to imagine owning, as the thing costs a crazy £260,000 or $339,697.67 USD. Number 9. Oscar dos Santos and Booba Jr. Try saying that 5 times fast. Or simply Oscar now makes a solid $27 million base income since his move to Shanghai SIPG. Coupled with the additional $2 million he makes through partnering with Adidas, the Brazilian midfielder is taking home a decent $29 million a year. However, despite making all this money, unlike the majority of the players on this list, Oscar drives a very humble Hyundai sedan, a stark comparison compared to the rest of the lavish car collections that are presented here. Number 8. Mesut Ozil. The 30-year-old Arsenal player makes a base salary of $23.7 million since signing an extended contract that lasts until 2021. That, including the pay from his endorsements through brands such as Adidas, Beats by Dre, and Mercedes, Mesut manages to pull in a total $30.2 million a year. Now, with one of his major brands being Mercedes, is it any wonder that the most expensive car in his luxury collection is a Mercedes? The Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG 2014 has a stunning aerodynamic body that gives it a strong road presence and that beautiful sports car look. With a 6.2-liter 8-cylinder engine that produces an impressive 591 horsepower, and it can go from 0 to 100 in 3.7 seconds. Is it really any wonder why this car is worth around $217,835.26 USD? Number 7. Kylian Mbappe. The 20-year-old Frenchman, currently playing for Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, on a loan contract from Morocco until 2022, made a stunning total of $30.6 million through his base salary, performance bonus, and endorsements from companies such as Nike and Hublot. With so much of that money at such a young age, what are you meant to spend it on? Lavish cars, of course. Mbappe has a string of cars in his collection, ranging from a humble Mercedes B-Class worth a simple $25K, all the way to his Audi Q3, Audi R8, Ferrari California T, Mercedes vans, and his most expensive piece, his McLaren 650S, valued at a total $280,000. Number 6. Alexis Sanchez. Having moved from Manchester United to Arsenal back in January 2018, Sanchez now makes a total of $30.8 million a year thanks to the contract. The Chilean football player is a lover of Bentley, with his million-dollar car collection, host to a Bentley Bentayga, £180,000, a Bentley Continental GT, £150,000, but also a Lamborghini Huracan, £200,000, as well as his entire fleet of cars totaling up to £750,000, which is just shy of a straight million in USD. Number 5. Andre Iniesta. With a total earning of $32.5 million, the Spanish striker that plays for the Japanese club Vissel Kobe, Andre Iniesta is a man that not only knows how to make money through his various side investments, but knows how to spend it, in style too. Being a brand ambassador for Nissan, it's no surprise that he owns a 2014 Nissan Pulsar, a rather humble machine in comparison to the beast that is his 2014 Bugatti Veyron, worth over a whopping $1,662,502.15 USD. This car not only looks expensive, but drives expensive as well, getting from 0 to 100 in barely 2.5 seconds and a top speed of a ridiculous 253.81 miles per hour. Iniesta's Veyron is an absolute monster of a sports car. Number 4. Paul Pogba. The 26-year-old French Manchester United midfielder takes our next spot on the list as someone who really knows how to spend their money in style, earning up to a total of $33 million a year through his annual salary, plus bonuses with his $4 million endorsements, coupled with the $120 million transfer fee from back in 2016 when he transferred from Juventus back to Manchester United. Pogba certainly has the money to spare. And of course, that means rocking out some of the best cars possible. With his £1.6 million fleet of luxury cars. In it features a Rolls-Royce Wraith, Black Badge, Audi RS6 Power R, Lamborghini Aventador, Bentley Flying Spur, and much more. But the best of all of them would have to be his McLaren P1, a limited production worth over £220,000, or $287,443.90 USD. This machine is both sleek and stylish and is able to go from 0 to 100 in 2.2 seconds flat. Ridiculous! This is where we hit the big three of our list. The reason why they're called the Big Three is that these next three players are not the three highest earners in the football world at the moment, but also because all of them hit into the triple-digit millions. Number 3. Neymar Jr. The PSG player currently nabs a whopping $105 million a year through his base salary plus bonus, which is currently $75 million a year, on top of the $30 million a year he gets paid through his endorsements from some ridiculously big brands. Is it really any wonder why the man has a multi-million-dollar car collection? In it features pieces such as his much-loved Audi RS7, his Ferrari 458 Italia, and a ridiculously rare Maserati MC12. Only 50 Maserati MC12s exist in the entire world, with a starting price of $539,134.69 USD. But with the wealth that Neymar has managed to accumulate over the years, the man quite easily managed to get himself one. Number 2. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo joined Juventus back in July 2018 and since then now sits on a total yearly earning of $109 million. Unfortunately, taking a bit of a pay cut since his time back with Real Madrid. However, despite not earning as much money yearly, he still has more than enough money to afford his amazing car collection. Ronaldo owns a range of Ferraris, Bentleys, Mercedes, Audis, and Maseratis, and many, many more, with his most expensive machine being a Bugatti Veyron valued at $1.7 million. In total, Ronaldo's luxury car collection is worth close to $4.9 million, barely a fraction of what he makes a year. Number 1. Lionel Messi. And finally, number 1, we have the world's highest earning footballer, racking up a grand total of $127 million through his annual salary and endorsements. As the highest earning footballer, it makes sense that his luxury car collection is just as insane as his earnings. With his total fleet exceeding $3 million USD, one of his most expensive pieces would be his $2 million Pagani Sonda, one of the most expensive cars in the world, but not actually road legal. This car is the epitome of a collector's car, with only 40 of them ever being made.